It says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. Right? So by swearing, lying, killing, and committing adultery, these are the major things where all the bloodshed is going on within our people right now. Right? And covetousness, where all the stealing and the robbery and the murders going on, those are some of the major reasons why these things are happening. Alright? It says they break out and blood touches blood. And this is worldwide. Right? This is happening everywhere. Why did the Lord flood the earth back in the time of Noah? Because the same wickedness that was going on back then, the same thing is going on now. So the Most High flood the earth and destroy it then for that same reason. So what do you think is going to happen now? You think it's going to be any different? Matter of fact, let's get Genesis. We'll come back to this real quick. This is Genesis. This is Genesis 6 and 5. It says, and the Most High saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination was only evil continually. Verse 11, the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. And the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted its way upon the earth. And the Most High said unto Noah, behold, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Right? So the Most High destroyed everything. Why? For the wickedness that was going on. As I said, but what's going on right now? It is the same thing. Right? It says, Hosea 4 and 3 says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, meaning you're going to be weak. Right? You're going to suffer. With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, and with the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. So the Most High is going to do what? He's going to bring that great tribulation that everybody talk about. Right? I said to get rid of the bulk of the people, because they're not going to repent and change their ways. They don't even acknowledge the Most High. So what's the only thing left? Is to get rid of them. Alright? Let's get Psalms 14, because I said, this is going on throughout the four corners of the earth, man. It's not just here. Everywhere is corrupt. Right? Psalms. Psalms 14 and 2. For the Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men, upon the heathens, right? To see if there were any that did understand or seek the Most High. The Most High wants to see if anybody understand or is seeking Him, right? They're all gone aside. They're all together become filthy. There is none that doeth good. No, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge? So that's a question. All the people who are doing their wickedness, have they no knowledge? Right? Who eat up my people as they eat bread, and call not upon the Lord, right? Eat up the Most High people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord. Alright? And go back into 2nd Ezra 15. Second Ezra 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. The Lord said his people, Israelites, right, are led as a flock to the slaughter. So who is leading God's people as a flock to the slaughter? Let's get Jeremiah. Jeremiah 50 verse 6. It says, my people has been lost sheep. Right? That's why I said you people on this side. The people of Negro, Native American, Indian descent, Latino, and Hispanics. We're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites. The Most High said his people has been lost sheep. Their shepherds has caused them to go go astray. Who are your shepherds? Your pastors, right? The pastors, they're your shepherds. That's who you listen to. That's who gives you advice, right? Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. But the Lord said, your shepherds, your pastors, have turned you away on the mountains. What is the mountains? The government. Because all these preachers are attached to the government. All these preachers are attached to the government by what's called a 501c3 charter, right? These preachers have a contract with FEMA of 501c3. That's why they're leading you to the government, all right? That's why y'all set up. So when America collapsed, when the economy collapsed, when all these things take place in America, right, what are they going to do for you? Get you put in a FEMA camp and get the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, stick in your arm. Right? That's what they're set up for. They're pacifiers to lead you straight into death. I'll read that again. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds, their pastors, has caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. Your pastors has turned you away on the mountains. But the mountains symbolize the government. Right? The pastors are attached to the government by the way of a 501c3 charter. Alright? They have gone from mountain to hills, right, to smaller governments. They have forgotten their resting place. And my people, the Hebrew Israelites, have forgotten where home is. You don't know where home is. You don't even know that you're the true biblical Israelite. You don't know where your rest is. You don't know where home is. All right? Let's get 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. It says, 2nd Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before and will destroy all the land thereof. So God said he's going to smite America is of the modern day Egypt. It is called spiritual Egypt. Right? According to Revelation, the 11th chapter, America is known as spiritual Egypt. Alright? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and smite Egypt. As I said, Egypt is America with plagues as before. So the same plague that hit ancient Egypt, the Moses is going to bring those plagues on America, the spiritual Egypt. Right? And I will destroy all the land thereof. And the Moses said he's going to destroy America. Right? Why do you think America is so great it can't be destroyed? America is no different from any other country in the past. Right? Ancient Egypt was a superpower. God destroyed. Ancient Babylon was a superpower. God destroyed it. The Medo-Persian was a superpower. God destroyed it. Greeks was a superpower. God destroyed it. The ancient Roman was a superpower. God destroyed it. America is no different. God is going to destroy America. But America is that wicked, evil, sinful kingdom the Bible speaks of, man. You can't see it now, right? Because they know how to hide their wickedness.
When you see that?
When it's going to happen?
When?
Soon.
Okay, let me talk to you right now.
All right, come talk to me right now.
What religion is this?
Not a religion.
Okay, I'm Christian. I'm Christianist.
Christian? Yeah. Well, we're Hebrew Israelites.
What?
We're Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
Right? We're the true Jews the Bible speaks of. Where you from?
I'm Haiti. From Haiti.
Haiti, right?
I'm Haiti for life.
All right, I know you're Haiti for life. All right, but when you right on this side, you're right. Where's Haiti right now? So much of people.
That's not Haiti. That's a fucking Jamaican flag.
No, that's Haitians, right?
Okay, that's Haitian flag. Not Haitian flag.
No, don't look at the flag. Look at everybody's flag.
Listen. I'm talking about my flag.
Your flag, all right, listen.
You supposed to put my flag right here.
Your flag is on here.
Where?
It's down here.
Okay, you supposed to put.
But it's not going to, listen.
Oh, hold on.
The flags to be placed where exactly.
No, we're not supposed to put a Jamaican flag right there.
And that's not the Jamaican flag either.
What flag is this?
That's the Guyanese flag.
Okay, that's supposed to be Guyanese flag.
No, all right. The so-called, that's not the Negro flag. It just got to go down so people can look at the flag and recognize that they're part of this flag.
Listen. Yeah. I don't care what flag is this. It's supposed Haitian Haitian flag, Japanese flag, whatever flag is it, it's with Haitian. Why the flag?
Haitian. Let's go to your biblical thing. What is your biblical? You believe in the Bible, right? You're a Christian, man.
I'm Christian.
So do the Bible say Haitian?
It's not the Haitian, it's just nobody.
Bible don't say nobody in it? Bible don't mention these 12 tribes?
What?
Bible don't mention these 12 tribes?
No.
Bible don't mention 12 tribes?
No, it's just fucking same little thing.
Yeah, alright. That's it then, man. The Bible mentions 12 tribes and you're a descendant from the 12 tribes. You don't need to do what the Bible says. Shalom, shalom. Alright, cool. You gotta go? Yeah, alright, cool. I see you. Alright. It says, this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand, and they stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land. I said, America is spiritual Egypt. The Most High, he's going to destroy it, right? And he's going to bring upon it the plagues of ancient Egypt. He's going to bring it upon America, right? It says, Egypt shall mourn again. Egypt is talking about America's spiritual Egypt. It's going to mourn, right? And the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it, right? Because everybody's going to hit mourning, right? And the Most High bring these four judgments here, man. These people are going to be mourning. Understand? They think it's a joke right now, right? As I said, my people, they don't believe nothing is happening until it hit them personally, right? They don't believe nothing happening until it hit them personally, all right? Egypt shall mourn, America will mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.